All right, and welcome to the Happy Camper Podcast. I am Noah Smith, joined here with Chris Anastas and Willie Parton. I hope you guys are ready for a fun episode today. I have something special for us, guys.
You said it was going to be a fun episode.
We are going to play the great game known as Would You Rather?
Oh,
Camp
boy.
Edition.
I was doing this. It was funny. I was doing this on the way back from church the other night.
This is one of those games that campers are probably playing with their friends on their way to camp. It's a good road trip kind of game, and it's really interesting to see how people think and how sometimes what you think people are going to say or actually can be the opposite. So
Were you just
we're
doing
gonna
this with
find
your
out.
kids on the way back from church? Is that what you're saying? Oh.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I had there was another kid riding with us, and he was reading some of them off, and I was like,
Oh,
"Those
okay.
are funny. Some of those are funny.
My son,
Some of them don't make sense."
my son loves this game, but he hasn't really gotten good at the variety of it. So he'll say, "Would you rather get bit by a rattlesnake on your right hand or your left hand?" So it's always just kind of something like, "Well,
That's a good question.
I guess
think
I'll
I'd rather
go
go with my
that's
left.
the left." Yeah. So
Then I could because I couldn't write.
anyway, I've put together some would you rather questions.
Okay.
And here's what we're going to do. You guys need to actually argue for why you're going to choose one over the other.
yeah.
I say
Fair enough.
argue.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
need to have like a reason.
Give a reason.
Give me the reasons. And then I'm going to try to like write some of these down and actually like narrow it down to like the ultimate one of what you would rather. So once we go through, we'll kind of go back again and narrow it down to like the ultimate.
You have the time going?
I don't
Just so
have
we
the
got it.
time going. It's 11:12 right now.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
11,
I
12.
have a feeling we're going to be pretty close on our.
I think you guys might. We'll see.
I mean,
All right. So if you've been to the wild before, some of these are going to be things that you, or actually all of these things should be things that you would have to choose, or at least would be familiar with anyway. All right. Your first question: would you rather have the Wake Up Chipmunks play all day long? So it's in the cabins. It's playing on the speakers everywhere you go.
Is this for one or both of us?
Both of
or
you.
is this?
This is both of you. Okay. So
Okay.
I'm just asking
Okay.
both you guys, and you guys are going to tell me. Okay. So that's option
But
one.
it's not, but let me be clear. Can I ask a question about
Yeah,
that?
sure.
But it's not like I've got it in, I don't have like a headphones on and it's like blaring in my ears all day. It's just over the camp
Correct.
speakers. Okay.
Camp
All
speakers.
right, that's probably.
But in your cabin as well.
Okay. All right.
So it's not just like that little bit of time
Yeah.
before you head to breakfast. It's all day.
And by the way, if you've not been here to the wilds,
and experienced that song.
you need to come and experience that song because
Oh, yeah.
it will change your life. All right. Go ahead.
It changed
All
all
right.
ours.
So option one, wake
why
up
I'm here
Chipmunks
today.
all day,
Okay.
every day.
Like through the night.
All day, every day at camp. Okay, all through the night as well.
Okay. All right. That's a lot.
Or option two, you have to wear soaking wet jeans all day. All day, every day.
All day, every day with the jeans.
Yes,
Sleep.
this is camp. This is
So
camp.
you got a whole week.
A week of camp. Wake up
Chipmunks.
Chipmunks
It's-
playing all day, every day.
It's actually an easy choice for me. I'm not excited about it, but it's not. I know what
It's
I
an
would
easy
do.
choice to me too. Completely easy.
All right,
Yeah.
so and I need to know why is it easy? Like, and what are you choosing? Go ahead. You guys just go ahead and give me your answers.
I'm doing the Chipmunks, no doubt for me.
I am too.
The wet jeans, bro.
Can't handle it. Can't handle it.
I mean, no.
Nope.
I can figure out a way to cover my ears, or not that a Chipmunk song isn't great. It's great,
but not through the night.
No,
Okay.
That would be the hard part.
honestly through the day. It'd be fine. You could block that out. You could do other things
Because we've kind of done that in the past.
Yeah, it's. But the wet jeans. I mean, walking around by day 2 is like a job, and I don't
couldn't-
want
Nope.
sleeping in that.
Listen,
no, not
I
even
remember.
close.
I remember on youth groups growing up, and we would go to Six Flags or someplace like that, and we'd ride wet rides in the morning, and
Yeah.
I wore jeans,
oh,
and it was
It's miserable.
awful.
Well, and here's another thing. And some of you might not know this, but in the spring, we do whitewater rafting trips.
In jeans.
Not in jeans, but like we're wearing like appropriate whitewater rafting gear, and I still cannot wait to get changed out of that for the ride home. And that's just like a
Right.
2-hour time slot for one day. And
I
so
am with you.
jeans, like that would be terrible. All right.
all right. So we've got the Chipmunks playing all day, every day,
Fine.
and all through the night.
Just curious.
Okay, yeah.
I mean,
just real quick, you don't have to go into story, but which
what
would
would
you
you
choose?
pick?
You know, honestly, for me, because I had to come up with these and think through, like, okay, what would truly be a tough decision? And I think I'm probably with you because as I evaluate, like the jeans would just be painful after a while.
Yeah.
That's just like physical
not
misery.
gonna have it.
But the chipmunks all day,
Would
even
be
through the
painful
night,
as well.
can't sleep. Would be painful. But there are things you can do to like try to
exactly.
drown out
Muffle
the noise.
that. Yeah.
So okay, all right, we got the chipmunks. All right, next question. Would you rather hike to Fourth Falls 3 times a day? Okay, so
For the week.
all of these are going to be a week of camp. All right, so
Okay.
every day for a
All
week.
right.
Every day for a week, you're hiking to Fourth Falls 3 times every day.
Breakfast,
Or-
lunch, and supper.
Or would you rather have to tube the creek before you can have any snacks or meals? So in order to eat your breakfast, you got to tube the creek. In order to eat lunch, you got to tube the creek. To eat dinner, tube the creek. Eat a snack at the snack or go to Cool Beans, you got to tube the creek.
That's a little harder for me.
It's still easy for me.
Well, I'm interested to know what it is.
Next question. I'll tell you. I would do Fourth Falls.
Fourth Falls?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really don't mind the hiking aspect of it because we hike a lot, but I hate. Tubing's great for a lot of people. I can't. It's the same. It's cold, wet. I don't like it. So that's.
I mean, I think that's where I'm going to land as well. And here's my strategy. I'm just going to get it all over with at once. I'm going to go up and back, up and back, up and back 3 times and not have to think about it the rest of the day. I don't want to deal with the creek is faster. That's why it's even a conversation. Because if it were just do one or the other, it'd be Fourth Falls every single time.
Yep.
But the creek is
Yeah.
a third or a fourth of the time investment, you know? But to do that every time before I'm about to eat a meal, that's all day. And if I'm hungry at night, which I am every night, I'm coming down to I'm dieting all week, you
and
know?
it
So,
helps
like,
that it's hypothetical. We don't have to do it.
it is. But Fourth Falls is not, for those of you and for those of you not done Fourth Falls, that's not an easy hike. It's not even 2 miles round trip, but it's difficult.
Yeah.
And it's 30, 45 minutes.
Well, he didn't say we had to come back the hard way.
Well, I think that's the
implied.
spirit of
That's
it. Yeah,
implied.
I think it is.
Well, I know I was just joking. But
All right, Willie, let me change it. You have to go the hard way.
The right way.
Yeah, but still, I think I'd
The
do
only
Fourth
way.
Falls.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
I am too, and I'm probably just doing it all. I'm just looking at it as like, okay, for these, hour or 2 hours, probably a couple hours, I'm just going to do that and not think
All
about
right.
it, and I'm going to get a good.
Now, here's what I like about this. Because you're having to give me your reasons, it's persuading me.
Yeah.
Like I like hearing.
So what's
the why-
your what's your take?
So
Or
I
what-
think what I would honestly do is I would do the Fourth Falls as well.
Yeah.
It's beneficial. I'd say it's
Right.
more physically beneficial. And I like what you said. Get it all out of the way
Yeah,
because
just do it all.
Frankly, you're right. There were no parameters on when you could do it.
Mm-hmm.
Just get it all done. Now, how long do you think that would take, though? I do want to know.
Honestly, you're probably looking at 2 hours at least, 3 times in a row.
And that's not stopping to look at the falls. You're just going down, hitting the waterfall.
Because that last time you're going to be,
back up.
it is exhausting. So that last time you're going to be tired going up that thing.
But
How are
but
you going to
we've
feel
all
on
done
Thursday? You've done it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. How are we feeling on Thursday?
We've all done 6 mile hikes.
Yeah.
So, and to be honest, I've done 6 mile hikes 3 days in a row. So I don't. Perspective. I think if you look at it the right way, it's not gonna be that bad.
All right. So far, you guys have been together on these.
Yeah, I
So
don't-
we've got the Chipmunks, and now we've got Fourth Falls 3 times.
What if we
Yeah.
did the Chipmunks while you're
Well,
doing?
well,
Fourth
hey,
Falls
listen,
3?
we're gonna
Okay.
we're gonna
Okay.
we're gonna
All right.
continue on here. All right. New scenario. Would you rather bring one outfit to camp to wear all week long? So one
Coming
change of
from a
clothes.
junior camp director.
Yeah, he's experienced this a lot.
I go with what I know. All right, bring one outfit to camp to wear all week long, or leave all of your soap and toiletries at home. You can't borrow from your friends. You can't borrow.
Okay,
from a
you
fellow
made a
kid.
good clarification there
All
because
right.
that was going to be a really easy one too.
Yeah,
It's a little harder now.
We sell it in the
you
general
can't
store.
buy it at the
Yeah,
store.
okay, I know. Yeah, if you didn't clarify, I'm like, that's
Yeah,
easy.
Yeah.
So I can't soap or shower. Period.
I
Or
didn't say you couldn't shower. You just have no toiletries.
no soap. You can't use it. You can't find it in any way. You're not getting it. Like
You are going without a toothbrush. You're going without your deodorant. You're going without your
that's
paste. All the
It's
things.
tougher for everybody around you.
That's
And
tougher.
you're not buying it
Yeah.
at the store, and you're not,
One change of clothes. Like that's it. What you wear in it.
what you show up to camp in is what you got to
Do you
wear
have to
all week long.
hike? You hike in it. You tube in it.
So we've got two possibilities that are in the very similar realm.
However, these are terrible choices, and these are not. This is not as easy. This is not as easy for me. I think I know what I'm doing.
So do I.
But I don't like it.
Well,
those other two. Okay, so Fourth Falls. There's a psychological thing where I could go, you know what, this is gonna be fun. There's a
and especially when you're done with it, you're like, wow, I'm glad I did that.
Yeah, exactly. There's no advantage of this.
I'm glad I did that.
Chipmunks, there's nothing fun about it, but I can get through that. This one's harder for me. I'm going one change of clothes, but it's drastically altering my week. Like I'm sweating as little as possible now. Like I'm not.
Okay,
you know
here's
what I mean?
the deal. You have to, you still have to go to Fourth Falls.
Sure.
You still have to go to the lake.
Sure.
You still have to.
But I don't have to jump into the
Don't have
lake.
to get in.
I mean,
So you're choosing a less
I could
fun,
take Fourth Falls in like
a
7
less
hours.
fun week of camp so that you're keeping your clothes cleaner.
I'm not saying I'm not having any fun, but it is changing my decisions.
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, at the lake with a bunch of guys, I'm not gonna have my shirt on. I'm probably gonna,
Sure.
So that's at least safe. But it is like it's a terrible scenario either.
You
way.
have to wear that pair of clothes in the lake. You have to.
If that's a different, that's slightly different. What's
I'm in the same
Yeah.
boat. Yeah, I'm same pair of clothes.
if I can't brush my teeth or use soap? I mean, at least with the clothes, I can get clean a little bit.
And you're thinking about the people around you. You don't want to be walking around and be like, boy, that guy stinks. Of course, if you're wearing the same pair of clothes.
Yeah,
you
I mean,
stink anyway,
it's
so-
pretty unavoidable, but it's not good. You put us in a tough spot, and I think that was the goal, and you did good.
Yeah.
But we still agree. What do you think?
Yeah. See, the only thing that would get me, I hate not being able to brush my teeth. The feeling,
Dude, just coming off like a flight, camps abroad, like you're off
Yes.
after that plane ride. Oh, it's
when
gross.
when you lick your teeth with your tongue and you can feel it feels like fur growing on your teeth. It's disgusting. And you're just like, I gotta get it to my toothbrush as quickly as possible.
Well done. Good question.
But the other thing is, the only thing that would kind of pull me that way is like you can still shower. You've got a change of clothes. You got a full suitcase.
Sure.
And you can still shower. You just don't have like the soap to go with it.
That question's kind of like, do you want to be bit on the right hand or the left hand with a rattlesnake?
Yeah, it's not good.
Right.
And I see what you're saying. Like I get it, but
All right, so you're both saying, you guys are both in agreement. One change of clothes.
One change of
I
clothes.
think so. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Change.
You made
Note
it
to
tougher on
self.
us, though.
And here's the
Don't
thing.
forget your clothes at camp,
I'll still sleep well in this scenario.
or to bring them to camp.
And the other one, maybe I would.
To be honest, I'd sleep well in either scenario.
Yeah, maybe I would. I'd be fine.
All right. Okay, this one's going to be interesting. All right. Would you rather eat ice cream for every meal? Every meal, it's
Okay.
ice cream. Your breakfast is ice cream. Okay.
Yeah,
All
every
right.
meal.
What's lunch?
Breakfast?
It's ice cream.
What about supper?
what about-
about
you
supper?
get
And it can be whatever ice cream you want it to
Wait,
be.
what about supper?
Ice cream.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what you meant
That
by
clarifies
every
things.
meal. Okay.
Your
That helps
snack,
to know.
your snack before bed, ice cream.
Ice
okay.
cream?
So you're not eating anything but ice cream all week.
Correct.
All right.
Every meal.
Okay.
All right.
But like every meal and every snack, like nothing but.
You're not
ice cream.
allowed to have anything but
All
ice
right.
cream.
Your drinks are
Yeah,
milkshakes.
All right.
Okay.
Got
All
it.
right. Okay. Or would you rather have to eat all of your meals riding the zip line? I know that's a crazy, weird scenario, but you have to eat, and you can eat whatever you want. Okay, whatever meals they're serving, you can have it, but you got to eat it while you're on the zip line.
Biscuits and gravy. I like biscuits and gravy.
Do I have as many times to ride the zip line as I want?
Sure.
Not during a normal camp week, I don't. But if I have that out,
Well, normal camp week,
You
you're not going
have
to have your meals.
you
on the zip
have
line.
the, we'll say, 15 seconds that you are
yeah, I get it.
riding and moving to eat that meal.
Yeah. Now here's what this is actually. But what, like, then it's done. I'm throwing it away, or like I can ride back with it and then go
Can
get
I
mine
get
again.
Can I get filled up by riding the zip line over and over again?
Yeah, that's
I'm
my
saying,
question.
can I eat?
Since
still
we're sticking with a week of camp, I'm going to say no. You get your one ride.
So you have to eat my
Yeah.
biscuits and gravy in 15 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay, but you're saying one ride. Okay, I need some clarification here. All right.
Okay, sorry. You know what?
One ride
you're
per
right.
meal. You know what I mean? Like one
ride per
ride,
meal.
you're dead.
Yep.
Like I didn't eat all week.
One
I
ride.
have 45 seconds to eat.
No, you got probably less than that. No, so let's say.
Okay.
Let me clarify because I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
actually think this one out too
I
much.
get-
But I'm gonna clarify.
Yes,
because
clarify
I get
for
to
me.
make the rules.
That's fine. That's fine. That's
You
fine.
can do whatever I want. All right, so you get to ride the zip every day. Okay, 3 times a day for every meal.
Okay.
All right,
Both zips.
both the zips there and back, but you only have the 15 seconds to eat that meal while you're riding. So it's like, whoops,
Do you have to,
goes my pen.
do you have to hold the plate?
No. It's just basically like if you had a bag
Okay.
and like
All right.
I know what I'm
you
doing.
Get, and you just
Bag of
go
gravy.
go.
Okay.
Stuff your face as much as you can, or ice cream. Some people would say that's awesome. Some people would be like, I could eat ice cream every day.
No.
I know what you're doing. I think we're gonna be the same again, even though it's. But I'll let you go first.
I'm eating on the zip line, I guess. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I couldn't eat ice cream. That just.
I'm eating on the zip line as well. I love ice cream, by the way, but all day, every day, that's a problem that I just can't get over. The zip line, I mean, I think you guys would agree with me. I can probably eat a sponsored burger. I can shove that thing down on the zip line. Like I really think I could.
Should we? Do you guys think we should actually test this out? Should we actually get on the zip and see if
Take a burger across the
take
zip.
a burger? That'd be awesome.
I actually
Okay.
think I could do that. And
I
if,
think we should try it.
if you give me there and back,
I'm not trying it till spring.
I think I could do
Let's
it.
try it.
yeah,
I think I could do it.
I think. Watch out. We might try to do this. Eat a burger. Right
But not biscuits and gravy. What about
How are we
pasta?
gonna
What
do
about
that?
pasta? we can do it. I'm with Noah. Let's try it.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
So,
If you bring
do
me a
you
burger,
think, you think you could get an entire burger down in one zip or 2 zips?
I mean, I need the there and back. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Like I get the across and I get back.
But just while you're on the zip, is that the rule?
yeah. While you are like in
Actually-
motion, your feet are off the ground. Go.
As soon as they come up, you can eat. All right. Yeah, we should try it.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
And you need all the fixings as well. Like,
Ah,
I want
you're
mustard,
getting a little different.
ketchup, pickles.
Listen,
No, I don't eat
I'll
pickles.
go in. I'll get 3 Big Macs. I'll bring them back, and we'll try to eat them
That would be
on the
awesome.
zip line over and back.
All right. So you both are in agreement eating on the zip?
Yep.
Yeah.
Eating on the zip.
Yeah. I'm definitely eating on the zip. Whew, that's tough, but I think I can do it.
Yeah,
All right.
that'll be.
I didn't say I could do
half
I
a-
don't say I could eat a Big Mac, but I think I could eat a hamburger. And
I can get a different hamburger, but I'm saying I think that intrigues me actually
Yeah.
to try it.
We'll have to ask Andrew if we can.
I could stuff enough in my mouth to where it just kind of.
I'm gonna get some fries.
Yeah.
There's
We're
no
gonna
rule.
find out,
There's
man.
no rule
All right.
that says you can't eat on the zip line. It's
That's
not
not
on
in
that
the
green
speech.
little
It's
board.
not in the
No,
speech.
it doesn't say it.
It's gonna be after this.
All right. We'll have to have someone catch us. We can't stop. You can't catch ourselves.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like I'm
Someone will
not.
catch us.
I'm two-handed. Like as soon as I'm just starting,
See, that's why.
and I'm not
I
helping
wanna
the
see it.
operator
We
one
need
bit.
the-
I'm keeping my feet up and just going.
We need like drone footage following you
I might get
down.
stuck.
I might get
kick
stuck,
out.
and then I have
I
all
might
day
kick
to eat
out.
my meal. I just
Come
hang
rescue
out
me.
there till I'm done.
Yep.
All right.
Ooh, yeah, that's a
All
good
right,
idea.
moving on. All right, this next one has a little bit to do with our theme for this summer. All right, days of nights. Okay. All right, would you rather go around camp in a suit of armor all day?
I knew it was coming.
A suit of armor all day.
All right.
I mean, we could camp all day, every day.
I think we should try it out.
Or you have a band of minstrels following you around singing about your every action.
Oh, that's so easy.
Oh, not even a question.
No, I mean like
It's so easy.
everywhere you go, they are like
I could do it for 7 days.
narrating.
I think I might want that
Your
for
life.
7 days.
I think we should hire people to do that for 7 days.
I think that's a new position. In fact, some of our program guys this summer can just do
Actually,
that.
yeah, that's what. How many program guys we have?
We'll get some more.
Yeah.
What would that look like?
We need 14
And
program
then
guys.
Chris went to his office. He's
Oh,
typing away, typing, Chris Anastas.
That'd be awesome. I would. It's the minstrels, and it's by a mile.
Not even a question.
Okay, you wouldn't want to wear a suit of armor.
No, I mean, no, not for 7 days. No,
Yeah.
and not. I don't even know for 7 minutes. But I want.
It's like I want that.
But what if like let's add an extra little scenario here. They are by your bed. He's sleeping away. He's sleeping, trying to sleep. He's sleeping.
But am I sleeping in a suit of armor? I mean, if it's the same
No,
thing, you know what I mean?
You can
It's
take
like,
the armor off. You can take the armor off and you go to
okay.
sleep.
Oh, because he can do whatever.
You can do whatever I
He's
want.
trying to.
This is my world.
I'm still going minstrels.
Yeah, minstrels.
All right, cool.
Minstrels
All
by
right.
a mile.
I figured that one.
I
But
think we should test it.
I had to do some Days of Night stuff in there. All right. Now this one.
This is fun.
This one's going to be a little bit different than maybe like camping. This is going to be more like just our lives at work.
What time we got? We got. Are we doing good?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
let's keep going.
Yeah, we're good.
This is fun.
All right. Would you rather have your office on the island in the middle of the lake?
Yes.
Okay. So, well, listen. You got.
I'm sorry.
You have to consider this, Willie.
Yeah.
That means you have to paddle.
You have to boat
your
out
way.
there every
You have
day.
to boat out to your office in order to go to
Ah,
every meal,
I don't wanna
to do
be
anything,
cold.
to go talk to someone. But your office work, like, you have to go sit in your office on the lake.
Or
on the
what?
island.
What's the other? Yeah.
Or have your office in the crow's nest on the ball field. But that's all the space you have. You have just like the crow's nest in the middle of the ball field, and it's open air. You can have a little building. Well, I'll say you can have your office in a little building on the island,
Okay.
but
So
open air.
okay, he's trying to influence
No,
it now.
no, that's how I.
Well, that does make
envisioned
a
it.
difference.
Open air, crow's nest.
I mean, there are
closed
people-
office on the boat or on.
There are people that boat to their office.
Name one person.
New York City. People take ferries across from Staten Island. Told you.
So you want the island office? Office island.
Yeah, because I don't want to be sitting in the cold all year.
Yeah, I don't want the rain.
Okay.
Like again,
That's
it's
pretty easy.
It is changing. I don't.
You
To
qualify.
be clear, I don't want this, but it's still pretty easy if it's one or the other because if it's
Really,
going to
the
rain,
only thing I want is the minstrels of all the questions that he's asked me, and the Big Mac on the zip line.
yeah,
All right.
Island.
it's the island.
Sounds like he's trying to steer us in a direction.
He just wants to
ask
make it
us a
tougher
question.
and tougher.
I just like being in control. All right, now I have two more. I have
Okay,
two more.
all right.
And I'll say this. I know we've gone the same way. I can see a scenario where I pick the ice cream over the zip line. I can see a scenario where I pick the toiletries thing over the. But like a lot of the other ones were kind of slam dunks. Those two, I felt like I was like because the zip line. I think I can do it, but I'm going to get tired of walking out there to eat.
See, I could see myself
That's the
on
issue.
Wednesday thinking, oh, I want to go the other direction.
Right.
So,
right. But anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
This is still having a lot of fun with this. All right. I like this one for Chris. This is just I thought of
Oh,
Chris.
yeah. Why?
This
Because you
one.
guys are the same age?
All right. Would you rather have to set up Pac-Man all by yourself?
Holy smokes.
I like this for Chris, too.
You have to set
Can you
it-
qualify that one and tell him how hard that is?
You got to let them know what that means.
That's a lot of buckets. It's a lot of tape or not tape.
Tennis balls,
Tennis
paint.
balls,
Well,
paint,
It's a
And
lot
just
of work.
lining it out. is
Yeah.
It's a
miserable.
ton of work.
measuring, lining it all out. Okay,
Dumb
so
game.
it's a big
It's a great
setup.
game. It's worth it.
It's a good game.
So set up Pac-Man.
Come to a camp near you. I have a feeling.
All
Brain
by
burnings next
yourself.
week, and I'm going to be influencing. Good.
all the fields. Or and this is kind of more for Willie, would you rather have to go into a summer fun time
Okay.
without any rehearsals?
Oh.
But it's just
We do
you.
that.
I was just saying.
I feel like we do that sometimes.
So let's just say, Willie, this
Just kidding.
fun time, everyone else is ready, but you don't have a script. You don't know the skits. You don't know anything.
But that's almost okay. So here's the thing about
you got to
that.
put it you in the same situation. You in the same situation.
But okay, can we qualify a little bit before we answer? And here's why. Most of you, again, for Willie, and I think I know what he's doing here because he's going to go, well, there's not a skit that they're going to do that I'm not really going to know what to do. I mean, you've been around here,
Me?
right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, for instance, I tend to think like I'm going to figure it out on the fun time stage and make it happen and it'll be okay. And I don't like the scenario. You know, I'm going to like prep
Yeah.
for that. Like but I'm going, what are they going to really do that I'm not going to be able to figure out? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Can I ask a question about the Pac-Man setup? Is it just one time setup?
no, it's all summer.
So every Tuesday, I set up Pac-Man by myself.
Yeah. But also fun time is also like
Every summer.
once a week.
But it's hard to get in both of those because you're doing the same thing fun time every week. And so you're going to know it.
Well, that's why you got to talk it out. Figure it out. What are you going to do?
The first fun time is obviously worse than the bucket setup one time, I think. But Pac-Man, there's no like I say there's no stress. It's just work.
Right.
But I'm gonna get it done. And it's gonna be right.
Might have to start early.
There's gonna be more stress the first fun time. In a way, it's gonna be fun. In a way, it's gonna be fun. But in a way, like everybody else is ready.
In a way. I mean,
you're not talking about everybody.
I would have you, and Noah doing it. That would be a blast. But I don't. Yeah. I think I know my answer.
Go ahead.
Pac-Man setup. It's just work. I don't want to go into, especially like this summer. Goodness.
It's just work, but it's probably by yourself.
People wouldn't come back, so we wouldn't have to do it a second time on fun time because it would be so bad.
Yeah, this summer's tough because there's a lot of dialogue.
Yeah, dialogue and movement of the stage and just.
But everybody else knows what they're doing, right? It's just you. Yeah. Isn't that what you said?
But and you don't get to talk about it
I'm
afterwards.
Sorry.
You don't
yeah. It's not everybody.
Oh.
It's just me, and everyone else knows what to do.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just go in and figure
Everyone
it out.
else knows what to do except for you.
Yeah.
You've not even looked at a script.
That's way different.
Oh, that's way different. I'm sorry. I did not connect that. I think my mind would.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I just flipped.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So what are you doing?
Oh, fun time. I can wing it.
Not a whole lot different than what is always done. But.
Yes.
Oh, no.
So are you winging fun time as well?
If everybody else has got it, I am, but I want to explain just so the audience kind of can appreciate the audience. By the way, we're huge in Qatar. We found out we're top 120 comedy podcasts
In Qatar.
and so we know the humor over there is top notch. So,
Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
it doesn't make any sense. But Pac-Man is so you're probably looking at, and I'm totally guessing here. I don't really know, but all those buckets by yourself, pulling them out of the shed, getting them on the. I mean, it's a lot of buckets.
Yep.
It's a lot of tennis. It's a lot of paint. I mean, you're looking at hours of work. You're probably looking at least. I mean, we got.
You got to get
8
up
guys
early.
out there as it is, 7, 8 guys out there for an hour or two anyway. So you're looking at 10 man hours probably.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it's still a lot. Yeah.
It's a
Either
bunch.
way, yeah.
It's a bunch.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah,
not that much, but it's a and so for me, yeah, fun time. It's an awkward first one, and there's some figuring out, but in an hour it's over.
Yeah, it wouldn't be terribly fun, I guess.
Yeah.
To do, but yeah, I can do it.
All right.
So anyway.
And again, I'm just trying to make sure you understand what's at stake here. So
Absolutely nothing because it's all hypothetical.
Yes, but let's just pretend. All right. So you're in fun time, and you have no direction whatsoever. Now you can kind of figure out like if you're the opening line, like you don't know that, okay? But you also have no direction, and
You can't explain
afterwards-
yourself either.
Yeah. Afterwards, there's not a meeting that says, okay, next time you have to do this. Guess what? Week 2, you're in the exact same boat, and you got to figure out based on what happened.
I really think
week.
though by week 2 we're figuring it out. Like
I think week
Think so?
1, I'm
if
not
it's
necessarily figuring it out, but I'm still enjoying it. Because if it's just me and everybody else knows,
yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna help them. It's gonna be okay.
All right. So we're going with fun time.
yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Winging fun time.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
To be clear, it's
Not
hard.
that we're going to do that this summer.
No, we would never
no,
do that.
we don't do
It's
that.
harder, but it's shorter.
Now, actually, I will say this. I've actually had to step in for Chris a couple of years ago because I'm in JBC all summer. I'm not typically in the teen fun time. There was one time Willie came to me because Chris couldn't be there, and I had to play Chris's part, having never seen that fun time. Now, they did give me a script, and they did give me an idea of what we were doing, but that was terrifying. But we got through it, and everyone was very helpful and helped like lead me into like where I'm supposed to go, and then I'd go backstage, and then they'd be like, "Okay, now the next thing is this," and you have to go.
Believe it
through
or
that.
not, we actually do plan that out a little bit. Believe it or not, fun time. It's not all just random.
And just wait till you have to, if you have to step in for Chris this summer.
Yeah, that would be.
Yes, I'm his understudy
You
or
have to wear
whoever,
tights.
or whoever is. I've also filled in for Sean that one time as the German guy. What was his name?
Well, if you need someone to fill in for the game show,
Tiny Hans.
Tiny Hans.
I had to have somebody fill in
Large.
for me one time.
Lars Hans.
To when I had an appendectomy.
Here you go.
All right. Okay, last one.
fun.
All right, last one.
Last one.
Yeah.
And then do we? Yeah, we probably
We
don't
need to
have time
wrap it.
narrow it all down.
Yeah, we need to wrap
Last
it.
one. All right. I hope you like this one. This might, I hope this is a good one.
That's
to end
always
with.
we don't
promising
know.
start.
You have to tell
All right.
us.
Would you rather have to write a cabin cheer for every counselor?
Holy smokes! And so Every cabin, right?
Sorry, every cabin.
But like,
you are writing the cabin cheer for every
Let's
cabin.
think
Can I
about-
use ChatGPT?
let's think about how many that really is. That's what?
50?
No, it's more. It's more than that. It's
You don't. Because you
it's
don't
like
use GPT.
75, 80. It's a
Yeah.
bunch. Okay.
But you have to put effort in it. Like, and not,
Okay,
and I'm
sure.
not just like, oh, we're the so-and-so, whoopity, whatever, and then be done
Okay.
with it. Like, you
Okay.
actually have to put some good,
Okay.
as if it were your own, okay? Writing everyone's cabin cheer. Or would you rather have to do every cabin cheer with every cabin all summer long?
Like every single time they do it,
Every single time they do it.
Write them.
write them.
You'd rather write
Yep.
every single cheer?
You're done.
You're done. You can be
Work-
done thinking about it.
you
I
work
could
for a
spend
day on it.
A day and
Yeah.
get most of it. Day, maybe 2 tops. Not fun, but could do it. Would they be great? No. Would I
Yeah.
be done? Yes.
Yeah, some of them would be really bad because I'd be like, yeah, whatever at this point. But
You know? Yeah.
Okay. Now you have to, I mean, I
Yeah.
really mean you have to put
Yeah.
as much effort into it as if you were truly wanting it to be like the best one. Or the,
I have to put
the
as much
alternative-
effort into it as I put into mine.
There you go.
Maybe that's not a good. Maybe that's not a good.
No, because I
answer.
put effort into mine, but it just wasn't totally the best. But
All right.
Okay,
So
that's fine.
so
There
you
you
would
go.
rather
yeah, because you're done.
than do the cabin cheer.
I don't ever get to eat if I do
Yeah,
that.
I guess that's
you're
true.
walking around.
Well, you got that few minutes before they turn before they switch the light on.
But that means I
about
have
the
to be
same
at
amount
every,
of time as going with the zip line. You can need to.
that means I have to be at every
Yeah.
meal.
Yeah.
I have
All
to
right.
like that's terrible.
Okay.
All right. Well, did you agree with what the guys chose? Would you do anything different? Let us know, and we'll see you next time right
This
here
was fun. Thanks,
on
Noah.
the Happy Camper. See you later.